I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job, yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I sure do love my job, yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. We're disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, happy Friday. Good morning. So, today I want to talk about bitterness. Yeah, a lot of you probably don't know this, but my car, we were eating dinner last night, and my neighbor, we share a driveway, and he backs up into my car. And scrapes it up pretty good. And everything in me was like, no, like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing? I want to be angry. I want to be mad. I know it's just a car, right? But the emotions are real, like, and everything. Like, I want to, like, express, everything that I want to express. Everything that's in me. I want to not respond well to this situation. I want to react. And Hebrews comes to mind. And so I didn't read this before I went outside. But I want to read it to you. And so it's Hebrews 12, and we'll just start in verse 14. And it says, "Pursue peace with all people and holiness, without which no one will see the Lord. Looking carefully lest anyone fall short of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness spring up and cause trouble. And by this, many became defiled. And there's a lot there, but just what stood out to me in this passage is that it says it called bitterness a root, and how that it could spring up. And just given this whole idea, this whole situation, it was just like, man, I can react, and cuss this guy out or whatever, be super angry about what just happened because it didn't have to happen, right? Like, what are you doing? You should have paid attention, whatever. Or I could humble myself and take in consideration, man, this guy needs to see Jesus today. And so I went out there, and I heard the baby in the car, and my first reaction was just, how are you guys, right? How are you? And no, like, I didn't preach the gospel to him or anything like that, but it was a different reaction than he was expecting. And everything stayed calm, everything, and now this opens up a door for that gospel to be preached. For, like, man, that was different, right? I literally just crashed into your car and you're checking on us, right? You're not even, before you even looked at, your car, you're looking at the damage on my car. And I think that speaks volumes to people, and it opens up a door for people to listen and hear. And hopefully it puts a root in there of curiosity. Like, why would you react this way? Why are you so calm right now, right? And so then that could, open up future conversations of explaining, man, where my peace comes, where my joy, where that root is, and not just letting things sit on our hearts, not just letting things like, oh my goodness, like, I'm so mad at this guy, I hate this guy, but letting God's perspective come, and saying, you know what, I'm not gonna let any root of bitterness. I gotta live next to this guy. I'm not gonna be sitting, victim in my house or sitting in captivity in my own house because I've given this guy authority. I've given this guy power over me, right? By holding this bitterness, I'm holding myself captive, right? I'm holding myself back, not letting relationships move forward, not letting anything happen. And so I just thought I would share this with you today, that we don't have to react when things happen to us, when unfortunate things happen, life happens, right? Things out of our control. I think it's a great time for us to dig in and say, God, what's the fruit? What can be the fruit of this? Like, what can come out of this, right? Other than what the world would expect, right? How can I be different? How can I be a light in this situation? God, how can you get the glory in this situation? And using all that things. Yeah, things have to get done, things have to get fixed, and all that. But it doesn't have to get ugly. It doesn't have to ruin a relationship, but it can actually build a relationship that wasn't there before. So I hope this encourages you guys and blesses you. It was a tough lesson for me to learn last night, and I wanted to walk you guys through it as well. So that's it. Come on. All right. Any thoughts, questions before I jump off of here? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. All right, y'all. Well, I'm out.